Blast me to Bermuda! It's the Mad Merlins unboxings of the Horus Heresy character series, Abaddon and Loken. Hello and welcome to this Mad Merlins unboxing. Today we'll be looking at Abaddon and Loken from the Forge World's Horus Heresy character series. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about what the Horus Heresy is and go into a little bit of detail about who Abaddon and Loken are. There will be a slight spoiler warning, so I will put a timestamp in the description if you want to skip this. It shouldn't take too long, just a couple of minutes maybe. So, the Horus Heresy starts in the 31st millennium, just after the Great Crusade and the Emperor's victory at Ulanor against the Orcs, whereupon he declares Horus as his war master and will act instead for continuing the Great Crusade. The Emperor will then return to Terra to deal with the futuristic events forthcoming in the 41st millennium. Now, Horus starts off fairly well within the Great Crusade, continuing his father's legacy. It wouldn't be until the whispers of chaos coming from the Wordbearer's chaplain Erebus would lead Horus down the road of damnation. This would start at Davin, where Horus is wounded by the Anaphane blade and put into a healing lodge temple in order to restore his wounds. Horus then put into motion a plan to rid his legion plus 3 others, his brothers, from the Emperor's children, led by Fulgrim, the World Eaters, led by Angron, and the Death Guard, led by Mortarion, to whittle out the loyal warriors within their legions who would not follow them into their heresy. Horus would orchestrate a war on Istvan III against a uprising human cult, where he'd send loyal warriors, including Garviel Loken from his own legion, Sol Tarvitz of the Emperor's Children, and Nathaniel Garrow from the Death Guard. Garrow would be wounded in the battle and so miss out on being on the planet during the virus bombing. Lucky for him, because if it wasn't for him, no warning would have come from the Loyalists to Terra. And also, thanks to Sol Tarvitz's quick thinking, he managed to warn the Loyalists on the planet still about the impending virus bombing. Upon finding out that the Loyalists had survived, Angron, in a blind rage, led his warriors down to the planet. Horus, angered by his brother's rash actions, also committed his forces into the fight. Rallied behind Loken, who shrugged off the name of the Sons of Horus and renamed his followers Lunar Wolves once more, they would lead a campaign to delay the traitor warriors from leaving the Istvan system and heading towards Terra. Although the traitors would eventually make it to Terra and lay siege to the Emperor's palace, it would have been done a lot quicker if it hadn't been for the actions of these loyal warriors. The heresy would end with the death of Horus, the critical injury of the Emperor, who would be interred in the Golden Throne on Terra. Abaddon would eventually lay siege to the Imperium over his devastating 13 Black Crusades. And as for Loken, well, his fate is yet undecided, as the ongoing series, the Siege of Terra, is still detailing the final events of the Horus Heresy. Now, recently we have been treated to a reveal of Malagurst the Twisted, who is Horus's personal icon bearer. He is going to be one of the newer range of models for the Horus Heresy, hopefully hinting that there will be a revival to the game and a new starter set within the coming months. I plan on getting back into the Horus Heresy and collect a Sons of Horus force, hence why I have Loken and Abaddon here. And they will be the starting of my Traitor and Loyalist force, with Abaddon leading the Traitor side and Loken leading the Loyalist side. I'm also planning on getting Sol Tarvitz, as he's been one of my favourite characters throughout the Horus Heresy series, and adding a small Emperor's Children allied force to the Loyalist Lunar Wolves. Right, let's get on with the unboxing. As you can see, all the Horus Heresy character series figures come in these beautiful black display boxes. They have a nice sparkling matte finish to them, with Horus Heresy picked out in silver lettering. Typical. Always has to be stiff. There we go. We have a placeholder with a picture of the finished models on their display base. Got a bit of tape to cut here. A Forge World starting with resin leaflet. I have plenty of those already. Right, I'll just empty out the pieces and we'll continue. And here we have the components all out of the box. Start with Loken's cape, just a rather basic but battered resin cape. Loken's torso, the Eye of Horus resplendent on his chest plate and his right knee, with an Aquila on his belt buckle. Rather nice detailed Mark IV armour. Have Loken and Abaddon's head, plus Loken's shoulder pad and backpack. Rather nicely detailed heads for one of the older sets in the character series. We have Abaddon's sword, which will eventually become possessed by the demon Draknian, with his left hand on. Abaddon's alternate left arm with a combi bolter and grenade launcher. Abaddon's Talon Power Fist, which upon the death of Horus will be replaced with the Talon of Horus. Snapped off from the frame was Abaddon's top knot. Loken's bolt pistol, again, an Eye of Horus on the pistol. Other than that, rather nice detailing. Loken's mastercrafted chainsword. Wolf head on his vambrace. It's not coming out very clear. Is there? Abaddon's torso. Of course, he's quite a beefy boy now in 40k. All those Black Crusades finally bulked him up. Then we have scenic detail for Loken's base. Abaddon's base. ruined armour, plenty of virus bombed skeletons, once loyal Astartes and humans of the Imperium, and of course the massive scenic base for them to duel over. I'm quite tempted to cut away part of the base so I can fit a 32mm base under there, as this was done back when Space Marines were still based on 25mm. I'd like it to at least be able to hold Loken on a 32mm base, but it might not be easy to do. I'll have to find a way of magnetizing Loken's 25mm base to a larger 32mm base, which will probably be a lot easier. But there we have it. Also included is, as I said, a 25mm base for Loken, 40mm base for Abaddon. You simply stack the base detail on top and slide the whole base onto the display base of the fight scene. And for the fight scene, we just get a nice large oval base. I think this is a standard flyer base size. Yeah, it's 90mm wide, 120. So there we have the unboxing of the Horus Heresy character series of Abaddon and Loken from Forge World for the Horus Heresy miniatures game. Been quite a nice unboxing. I'm going to get these guys cleaned up before lunch and I'll start working on them this afternoon. Like I said, I'm planning on doing a Horus Heresy slow build army. Hopefully, if the rumours are true and they will reveal something Saturday for Warhammer Fest about it, then I might be getting into it sooner rather than later. It will be a slow build, just slowly building up the force bit by bit. Might start with some Mark IVs and some Cataphractii Terminators, maybe get the Justarian ones for going with Abaddon, as he is the captain of the Justarians, First Company Terminators. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see and how things go. This has been the unboxing review for Abaddon and Loken for the Horus Heresy character series by Forge World. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow me on my social medias. Use my affiliate link for Curton Games. Or if you want to help towards the channel, I am, hopefully by the time I've uploaded this video, set up a Buy Me a Coffee account. Again, link will be down in the description. Please like, comment, share and subscribe if you'd want to see more from me in this wonderful mad world we are in. I've got another couple of unboxings coming up. It will be the Essential Cards of Warhammer Underworlds and the Black Library Celebration Uriel Ventress. But let's say again, thank you for watching. This has been Merlin. I'm quite mad about painting, and goodbye.